Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. My name is Ace, and I got another Smite live commentary for you. I'm going to play some arena up in here as my entire team starts to lock in, which is always a little bit unfortunate. Now, looking at the team, we have a tank, depending on how they build. We have a nice burst DPS AoE, which is kind of awesome for Zeus, or for arena. Zeus is, of course, awesome in arena. And her as well, which could be a nice peeler, and Isis will give us the support that we may require to sustain for days. So, in my head, Ares would be the pick. But since I played Ares quite recently, I have to think outside of a particular virtual box and think of a particular game plan right about now. So I'm thinking about Thor perhaps, because he does have that ultimate that can be very nice, or perhaps Ra even. Could work out, but then we might be a little bit too heavy on the magical damage. So I need to be doing physical damage if I want to keep it spread out. So maybe Hercules has a nice ultimate as well, but I feel like my brain is telling me to go with... Actually, I could go with Odin as well. I'm gonna go with Odin. It has been a while since I played Odin, so I'm gonna lock him in. There we go. And was it a good decision? As they have only 2 physical damage dealers and 2 very annoying magical damage dealers. The physical being a Bakasura. I believe Bakasura is physical. I'm not sure, don't quote me on that, but I know Fenrir is for a fact. So, and I know Fenrir can burst quite nicely, and Odin can use his ultimate, hopefully in combination with Zeus and Hades. Maybe even Isis for good measure. But we can definitely see how this is going to work out. It all depends. I think the difference between this... Assuming everybody is equal skill to a certain extent, I think the difference between win or lose is going to be the difference between my ultimate and their Ares ultimate. Ares ultimate is, I feel, a little bit more potent because it doesn't lock people out. But then again, at the same time, that could provide some very nice things. Looking at the items that I want to pick up, I'm going to just pick up a Gaia Stone, I think, so I can sustain a tad bit better. I'm going to pick up my Greaves as well, because I am going to be tanky. I pick up a healing pot to sustain myself a tad bit better. And we should be good to go to move out and find what we are dealing with. Alright, let's see how Hades is going to be building. He's looking to build as a tank as well, which is good. Which is very good. Right, let's see what they can do here. They're going in strong. We're going to put in my lovely slow right there on Ra. Doing some peel damage right there. Doesn't turn too much into anything, so I'm going to work on the minions here. As I can't do much of anything until my ultimate is ready. I feel like my ultimate is probably the most useful ability in the entire combo. Depends on that. At least that's what I feel like. Right, let's do some nice attack speed. As Anner has been buffed. Let's see if I can jump in on him. Do a little bit more damage. It looks like I might not be able to catch him though. Doesn't look like it. We do pick up first blood there, courtesy of Zeus. As I'm out of mana, so I'm going to move back. And actually see if Hades needs a bit of help. Doesn't appear to be the case. I do still have health, but Hades and Zeus getting a little bit too low. I might have to jump in here as the snipe comes out. So I'm just going to go back as Zeus became a little bit too hyphy. I'm not going to be responsible for that death, because even if I was in front of there, I can't stop the snipes. Alright, I'm level 5 as well. I do have my ultimate right now, which is exactly what I want. I'm going to finish off my level 2 Greaves, pick up another healing pot, and also a mana pot. So I can become a little bit more aggressive. We see Zeus go down again, so they're locking down Zeus, which is one of the best things that they could do, as Anner goes down as well. Ice is being in a bit of a pickle, so maybe I have to jump in and hopefully save her. There we go. There's my ultimate as well on top of Hades. We pick up another player kill right there. Wonderful. Fenrir is still being locked in. I'm going to free him as my time was about to run out as well. Zeus and Hades currently may be a bit of an issue if they don't really look. I'm going to give Zeus a buff right there and slow Fenrir as well. We might see a detonate soon. No, he doesn't have the mana or the cooldown for it. It would have been wonderful if that did happen. As he comes back in. Now Bakasura comes back in, so I'm going to go away. Pop my mana pot, because I feel like we are about to initiate some severe fight. As I'm trying to get away. I'm trying to slow Ares there as well to give Hades the time to move out as he's fairly low. Bakasura coming out. Fenrir using his ultimate right there. Picking up one of our players and dragging him back into the fight. This is not looking good whatsoever. I am gonna go for the damage reduction right there. Gonna not do much of anything else as I don't have the money. And right now we are not looking good. My team being a little bit too aggressive, as you can see. And they build up aggression thanks to Ares. So we need to be very careful. Once we get our combo down, it's going to be wonderful. But we have to get our combo down. It's 3 against 4 right now. And there's the ultimate that I was expecting. Gonna walk up into the middle. There's the AoE damage. I'm gonna do AoE damage myself. Gonna pop some attack speed because everybody is near me. I'm gonna pop my ultimate right there. To hopefully buy enough time for my team. I'm gonna move out right there. As Hellbow is probably gonna kill me. He's looking for it. I'm trying to avoid his auto attack damage. And it looks like I'm able to do so as he does drop Jukes for days. Not really, but I'm gonna be okay with that. I'm gonna pick up my Aegis Amulet to counter Ares' ultimate right there. And on top of that, I'm gonna pick up a mana heal and maybe a health pot. Yes, I can. Going to go level up as well. Gonna increase that attack speed buff as I'm moving out once again. It's 7 against 8 kills. And the score is almost the same as Zeus drops again. Not sure what his price there is. As I pick up a nice player kill right there by jumping in perfectly. Trying to stop Fenrir from doing anything, but it's not going to happen as he is able to cut up. I'm going to probably be picked up right here and pulled back into their enemy location as they will turn all upon me. I'm going to use this pillar to my advantage right here to jump through it as I can. And then I'm going to walk back and heal up at spawn. We have to just be a little bit more careful. As you can see, the burst damage is immense. We have to be careful. My team doesn't seem to be able to comprehend this concept. So we have to basically fight. We have to commit, I think, to make our team fights work. Be careful, guys. Maybe that will work. I don't think they actually listen because nobody really listened to any of my videos when I actually gave solid advice. Because as you can see, Ice is completely picked off against Bakasura, which is wonderful to fight 1v1. Not gonna happen if that's happened. Ra dropping fairly low, so we might be able to get a pick. Nope, my team is too far behind. And we only have my ultimate and Anor's ultimate up. So we have to be very careful. Ares looking for another pick. No, he's cooldown it has to be down. So he's just using that mental mind games to zone us out. As the difference in points is staying relatively equal, but they are picking up kills left and right, which is not a good thing. Points still matter. I'm gonna spread out because I don't want to get picked off by possibly the Ares ultimate, which should be up right about now. I'm gonna jump in and see if my ultimate can do anything right there. As I pick up Ra right here. We're very close. Hades has the same idea. We're trying to work on Ra as hard as we can. Do pop a attack. Nope, it's not gonna happen. He's going to get out. As we are 2 tanks. Our entire tank line is fighting. Zeus falling down. Ice is falling down as well. And they are most likely gonna finish off Emperor right there. And as I said, he does drop. I still have my jump, and I'm going to make sure that I can do something with that jump. Maybe gonna jump through the walls right here to make sure that Bakasura, who is bursting me down like a madman, is not able to finish me off. Alright, I do have my infinite sustain if I don't get attacked right now with my Gaia Stone. Ares did drop down. Our entire tank line, for no apparent reason, completely out there, as they are working on our attack line, or our damage dealers, which is not a good thing. Let's see if I can actually do something about this. Isis might be able to pick up that kill. She does. I'm gonna see if I can body block Hebo right here. As Fenrir is looking to do something on my face as well. Let's just increase their damage output. I'm gonna see if I can jump on him and slow. No, I'm a little bit too late. My cooldown wasn't up in time. As we are able to reinitiate this. There's the ultimate of Zeus, completely wasted. But Hades recovers it with using his own ultimate, keeping them locked in. And they are forced to move out. I'm gonna see if I can get Hebo slowed. As I'm trying to cut him off. My 3 should be able to slow him. There it is. There's the pillar as well. He does drop because of me. There's the, well, Ares ultimate. I'm not gonna use my Aegis because he has no real reason to do that. Because there's nobody really to follow up on that. We are getting back into the game. As we are able to pick up some very nice kills. Ice is completely being caught off guard. She is gonna die. I'm not even going to attempt to defend her because there's no point. Unless she uses her speed to move out. Zeus being completely off guard as well. And as I try to look around me and jump away wrongly as well. Isis, be careful, please. And as I said, that she goes down. Zeus try to help her. Zeus go down. Wait for the tanks, perhaps? As we actually pick up a kill there as well on Hebo. He might be a little bit overextended. I do need some physical protection. So I'm gonna be looking at Voidblade. To help out not only my damage, but also our... No, wait, actually I'm going to go for Mystical Mark. I need the health pool. And since Ares is going to pull us in anyway, and I want to close people in as well, whatever the scenario may be, it's always going to be doing damage. And depending on how you look at it, it might actually turn out quite nicely. Alright, Fenrir beat it on Pickle. I do slow him right here. As I try to do some auto attacks, let's buff the auto attack speed as well. As everybody seems to be looking for something. I do have my ultimate up. So I might be looking at a Zeus ultimate is also up. There we go. I'm going to lock him in. Could have waited there for a few seconds. But there are the 3 ultimate combinations right there. I was a little bit early there with Hades. But nonetheless, it worked out flawlessly as Ares picked up a nice kill. Did Hades pick him up? Or did Ares pick... not Ares, Hades or Zeus. Well, Zeus, nonetheless, it was a good combination of ultimates. And as you can see, if we can get that right, it works like a goddamn charm. Right, I still have a lot of health and mana. But they are all going to be up any second now. As, wow, Bakassu are bursting them down. As you can see right there. Right, they are picking up Zeus. Looks like they are pulling back. It's not going to be happening soon. I can't protect Zeus anymore. So I'm going to walk, hopefully into spawn, and protect before I die. Still have my Aegis up. Looks like I might be able to make it though. I'm going to jump in. See if I can pick up the nice next level mark. I can't yet. It's quite expensive. So we're going to move out right here. See if we can get Hebo as he is overextended. We see Hirak coming in as well. So I'm going to block them out as we pick up Hebo. Alright. Going to pick up some auto attack buffs right here. As I might be looking for an initiate soon. I am going to jump in. Get behind Bakassu as I get stopped in my tracks. That Ares though. That Fenrir. Look at the damage. Fenrir is just such a beast. No pun intended. As we keep forgetting about the minions as well as we are losing points. So I'm just going to focus on the minions. My team is dying left and right as well. So there's no real point to it anymore. As I'm about to be able to pick up my mystical mark. At least the next level of it. Alright, I'm going to give some attack speed right here. As they are working on me, I'm going to pick up my Aegis because I'm expecting a lot of damage coming my way. Use my ultimate as well as I jump out because it's a little bit too dangerous. Alright, I'm going to release the gate as my team was picked out there. I was helping, if you will, the enemy team, unfortunately though. I'm going to pop a health pot just to be sure so I can sustain a little bit longer. Do some attack speed right there. As we see Bakassu jumping in. I'm going to jump in on him though. Might be able to pick him off. There's the 3 as well as Zeus is able to finish him off. To make sure that nothing really turns out against us right there. I could have died right there if he turned around, but he wasn't aware of my presence. Alright, I do have my mystical mark, but I need more magical protection and some more health. I'm actually thinking about Magi's Blessing or Bulwark of Hope even. I'm gonna go for Bulwark of Hope, considering that burst damage that they have. If the Bulwark of Hope triggers when I take a lot of damage, it's gonna be wonderful. And since I'm gonna be aggressive as well, it's gonna be nice. I'm actually thinking and considering about picking up Void Blade as well. To make sure I can do a little bit of damage in the process. I'm going to be jumping in right here. Hopefully get a 3 off as I zone out Ares and Hebo. Alright, Fenrir going down. Bakassu going ham on Anor though. He's being slowed and stunned, so he is going to be dead meat. Unless he jumps away, and he does jump away. I'm going to see if I can cut him off with my own jump right there. Anticipation! Nope, it's not going to be enough. I do try to jump in though. Going to go... Oh, there's the Aegis. I don't have my Aegis ready though. I have my ultimate. There's the snipe right down memory lane. As, wow, Rob burned up. I'm going to take a lot of damage now. I'm going to see if I can jump away. Nope, Fenrir just being too much of a beast. But he did proc his ultimate right there. So it looks like I wasted his ultimate by dying. Yes, that's an actual thing. I need more physical protection as well. I think that's going to be more useful for me at this stage. Because as you can see, they are hammering on me. And it's just damage. Oh, damage. And it's just unstoppable at this stage. So I'm going to pick up that Void Blade a little bit earlier. As we pick up their Ares. So that tank line is gone. So we might be able to push forward right now. As we are... Alright, they are chasing Hebo. But he's one fast character though. May not be the good pick. I'm going to do some AoE damage. I'm going to pop up some attack speed. As Ares looks like he's going to be going in. Is he going to look for an ultimate pick? I'm not even sure what he was doing there. Alright, I'm just going to go and hug all these minions. My mystical mark will do a lot of AoE damage pulling towards me. Now my 3 will quite nicely finish them off. Alright, we have to go back though. As Bakassu is just looking for an opening, he's going to go to the buff camps as well. And as long as they have their tank line, it's not going to be happening. Is Zeus ultimate up? Nope. We need Zeus ultimate to be able to win a fight at this stage. So we have to go back, but my team being aggressive, and it looks like they have found an opening on Isis right here. Right, I'm going to see if I can body block it. I'm going to take a lot of damage right here. But that's okay. because I'm a tank. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna close in Hebo and Ares as they are trying to get away. I'm not gonna have it though. Hebo is going down if it's the last thing that I do. But no, Anner is doing it. As the walls go down, we have lost 2 particular enemies. And as you can see, the damage even Bakasura does on me is immense. I'm gonna use the pillar once again to get away because I won't be able to tank it. Bakasura is going to get slowed right here by me and by the pillar as well. I don't have my Aegis up, but he overextended a little bit too much. So they might be able to clean up. Or not, he's one quick bastard though. Bakasura is one mean, quote, killing machine if you will. If you do allow him to grow. And we have allowed him to grow because my team is constantly being spread and overextended, and Bakasura just capitalizes on that like a madman, because that's how he is supposed to be played. And he's doing his job wonderfully. Alright, Hebo's looking to go in though. Fenrir trying to get out. Right, I'm going to slow, hopefully, something or anyone. Look like Bakasura is looking for a pick. I'm gonna wait for the attack buff until he does. There it is. Alright, he's not gonna go, he's going, I'm not sure, no, he's gonna back off. So there you go, if he did overextend, I should have gone. Yeah, I should have gone. It's the right spell that I upgraded. Never mind. If he was going to go in, he was probably going to get decimated. I'm going to wait for it. I'm going to pick up some more minions. It's going to be a close game, but that's just purely because my team being a little bit too aggressive. I'm going to put my Aegis to counter that. As the abilities are coming in, I'm going to jump in behind enemy lines. I'm going to use my wonderful rings of spears right here. As the Zeus ultimate triple kill. That is how you like to see it. I'm going to get decimated by Bakasura. I'm trying to juke. I'm trying to jump away in time. He might be able to chase me though with his own jump. I do have my 3 to be able to slow him down. Looks like it's going to be working, but he's working on Anner like nobody's business, and Anner does drop. It's going to be a 3. No, it's going to be a 3 for 3. They are able to clean up because I'm not able to tank Bakasura as I'm supposed to be tanking him. I'm actually thinking about picking up Hide of the Lion just to mess up with Bakasura right there. But anyway, I got my Void Blade right now, which is going to be hopefully doing some nice work for me. As that's another possible damage increase for me. Well, not a possible, it's just a straight up damage increase, but a possible damage increase there for Anher as well. Which has, by the way, got a very interesting build. Right, let's go. Let's jump in. Right, I'm taking a lot of damage, but I can take it. Especially with my new tanking items. Alright, there we go. Zeus cleaning up quite nicely. Let's jump in to be at the middle of it, so that my Void Blade can do its work as well as the Mystical Mark. Yes, you want to attack me, Bakasura? Come at me. I got Void Blade, sir. Your mean damage is actually meaning quite a bit. I'm going to use my 3 to get out and jump through here. I'm going to pop a health potion just to hopefully buy myself a little bit more time. As we are picking up kills, but now that they have the ultimate, we might be seeing a lot of annoying kills for the enemy team right there. It's not going to be all that great. I'm going to use my 3 there on Hebo to slow him down even more. My 1 is ready. I'm going to use it to jump out of the way as they are giving chase. Looking at the mini-map, Hades might be... Well, he's going to be dead. There's no way around it. He's getting jumped on. The kills are equal, but they are still in lead. Thanks to the minions, of course. Right, I might actually pick up Sovereignty. Does our Hades already have it? He's not even building it yet, so I'm going to pick up Sovereignty to make myself and my team just a tad bit more tanky. Like, my build just completely changes every single time. And as you can see, they are just letting the minions pass with only a moment's notice almost. There's Hebo. He's going to die. There's no way around. I'm going to use my attack speed buff there. Alright, I miss Anher. Going to body block. Alright, I'm going to lock him in actually. And see what they want to do. As we are able to just constantly hit on them. There's Zeus as well coming back in. Fenrir getting very low. He's probably going to die. There's the detonate. Getting a nice double kill. As I'm able to go back and pick up a second level there of Sovereignty. Increasing my physical protection just a tad bit more. And if I get the aura, it will also increase my magical damage just a tad bit. Or not my damage, protection I mean. I apologize. And from that point forward, I probably should go even more physical damage. My Gaia Stone is able to allow me to take most of the magical damage. As well as the Greaves, of course. But that physical damage is too good. Maybe I just need to increase my health pool at the same time as well. So, might be going for some slowing. That might actually turn out quite as well. Because Bakasura is quickly as he attacks. There's the detonate on Fenrir as he goes down. I'm just going to mess and dance with Ralish a little bit. As they are moving on to Hebo. Nope, he's going to know he's going to die. He's going to just go for it. There's Ares with a latent ultimate. Which is totally fine with me because I use my 3 effectively. Use my 2 as well. Hopefully to buy some time. There's Isis getting a nice pick. Bakasura going ham on me. So I'm going to jump out of the way. As he's probably going to jump on me to give chase. I'm going to use my 3 right there to slow them. But even though I try to pop a health potion, it's not enough as I was already slowed by the shackles. And the firewalls around me, and WolfsGoRawr just being a beast in general. Yeah, it's going to... We are currently in lead. I'm confused right now. It's 53 against 51. So it's going to be okay, though. I'm almost got myself a Ranity. And as I said, that enemies do drop. And we are currently... Oh, it's going to be close, though. Right, jumping in, using my ultimate right there. After Hades used it, so everybody is locked in there. Right, we pick up Hebo. We might be able to pick up Ra as well. He does try to snipe to do as much damage as he can before he drops. As the numbers diminish rapidly. We have to clean up this minion wave and go back. Back now. They are respawning quite soon. And Fenrir is not going to do an overextend. He's not going to do it. I have to go back. I'm not going to worry that. And as you can see, WolfsGoRawr finding an opening at the backline right there. As he's trying to mess with our... Well, with our minions right there. I'm just going to be slow. There's the sun. He's going to down as well. We are currently good in the lead, but everything can change. One wrong team fight and it's over. Having that said, I'm going to pick up just another item that gives me health and physical protection just to buy myself a few more seconds perhaps in combat. As I pop my Aegis right there to counter the, well, the Ares ultimate right there, as you do. I'm just going to stand in the meantime right here. I do pop my... Well, my attack speed, as we see a lot of damage coming on to me from WolfsGoRawr. As we see Fenrir going down, Zeus going down as well. It's 4 against 9 points. This is going to be a very intense game. Nonetheless, I'm going to be able to jump through the wall right here to make something happen in time. No! Oh, they turned it around so beautifully. I told them to go back. And they just overextended. They got a little bit too greedy. 3-point difference right now. 4-point difference. And there you go, guys. That's the difference on Arena that I can make. I actually got a double kill. The more you know. Well, there you go. It's going to be a little bit annoying, though, because if we look at the actual stats, WolfsGoRawr being a beast, of course, and if you overextend against the WolfsGoRawr with a build like this, you can't escape WolfsGoRawr as built to basically fight you and dunk you single player. And if you look at the deaths right here, we see Zeus getting picked off millions of times by mainly WolfsGoRawr. We saw Isis getting picked off a few times, especially on the left side of Arena, because of WolfsGoRawr. He fed upon the eagerness and the overextended behavior of my team, and we paid the price for it. Zeus picking up 20 kills though, so I guess he kind of redeemed himself, but not really happy with the way that Isis played. I'm not really happy with how I played as well. I actually had 1 or 2 ultimates that actually backfired on my team, which is why I don't like to play Odin compared to Ares as you go. But then again, you can block Ares ultimate with Aegis and beats, I believe. Not sure about the beats, but as you can saw with the Aegis, it does work. As you can only jump out of the Ring of Spears. Combat Blink, wonderful item. It truly is. Alright. Just looking at some more builds right here. Yeah, they actually had... Yeah, if we just look, WolfsGoRawr made their game. And that's and the only way to counter WolfsGoRawr is to stick together and have people jump on him. That can only happen if you're together. So that's the main reason why we lost, if not the only reason, if you really think about it. It's the WolfsGoRawr. It's very nicely played. I could have done better, but I could have definitely done worse. Just have to work on those Odin ultimates. And that's pretty much it. Hope you guys learned from this play in Arena. I certainly did. And I will catch you guys next time. Take care.